It's Monster Hunter Ultimate 3 introduction. Um, right now, I'm just gonna go through some of the basics of dealing with playing Monster Hunter. I've had previous experience playing Monster Hunter games like on the PSP, Monster Hunter Freedom U, uh, Monster Hunter Portable the Third, and I've also played Monster Hunter Tri on Wii. So, what we're gonna do is sort of get people up to speed on how to as a beginner of the game to sort of get you started and well on your way to becoming an expert hunter, or at least a reasonably good hunter, because Lord knows a lot of bad ones out there. And normally playing online, you don't want to play with a lot of bad hunters. Yeah, this is a cool intro right here. Yeah, I've already started off with a character that I've created, and I've gotten some bare bones basic items, just stuff that you get from the shop, or stuff that comes with you when you start out. Generally, when you start out, they give you a basic sort of idea of what each weapon type is going to be. And in Monster Hunter, in the series, generally, they sort of give you the tools to sort of start out and decide which path you're gonna go, which weapon you're gonna choose, and yeah, from there, it's a good thing. It's a good idea to start out by doing some hunting to sort of get the materials you need to make the items that you need within the game. Um, what I'm going to do, I am going to I'm going to go to the farm, and oh yeah, yeah, over at the farm, like if you get seeds when you go out harvesting, when you go on your hunts, you can bring the seeds back here and plant them, and you can get stuff, plant things like herbs, plant things like all sorts of stuff. Right now, I'm trying to select the pig. Forget it. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go out to go do some of the starting quests. Find that boat that takes you there. Oh, here it is. It's around this way. Alright. I am going to start the marine. like starting out, I chose the offline mode because right now, um, playing online is all well and good, but when you're first starting out, what you want to do is play a little bit offline before you start to play with other players, because you need to get a lot of sort of materials, and when you're competing with for those few resources online, you're not going to really get all the materials you really need, and are going to, you're going to and getting the materials is important, because all the stuff that you gather um, in total creates it creates all the mats that you get, you could use for recipes to create items that you want. And as you create all these items, as you use the materials to create items, you'll learn that there's further recipes as you go along, that they actually do sell the recipe books, like if you go to a store like this one. Well, right now since I'm so early in the game, I think right now all they're selling right now is just the guides, the general guides for like the different types of um, monsters that are out there, and tells you their habits and whatnot. It's important in a way because, like the monsters, being able to kill the monsters, it's important to understand like a little bit of that, to understand like their habits and where they like to go and hide and whatnot. So sometimes you'll encounter that out in the field, where you'll find a monster and it will go and after you damage it a certain amount, it will go and hide in a certain location. And also, right, what I'm doing right now, I am at the table here where, no, I didn't mean to do that. Basically, when you're at this table, you could order food, and these food gives you buffs. And let's see. So what you want to do, you want to select what gives you the best buff, that you're gonna want. So I'm gonna choose cheese and bread, and I get the defense effect, which is definitely important. I do want that as a buff. So what that does for me is, like, when I go out on my next quest, I can just simply have that buff that will last for the entirety of the quest. Alright. This is my inventory box, which I could like store some items. Right now I gotta dump the stuff that I got from my last mission. And it's good to do this every time. As a matter of fact, it's mandatory to do this. You need to dump all the stuff that you're not gonna need out in the field. So what I'm gonna be keeping is my pickaxe, my whetstone, things that I'm gonna need like out in the field. Herbs I'm gonna need, of course. Bombberry I could put away. I don't know about the worms just yet. I think that, yeah, these worms you could use to fish, and sometimes the fish give you a sometimes the fish give you an item or whatever that you could use for materials in when you're crafting materials. I think the sleep herb you could combine with some items to make a knockout drug food that you could like put down for the monsters, and when they eat it they either like get very sleepy for a short period of time, in which you could like do massive damage to them and stuff. So that's also very good. Um, Alright. What I am going to do... What I'm carrying right now is a light bow gun. And when you have a gun, you have these ammos that they sell in the store. And these ammos are basically, they tell you like which ammos you can and can't use. When you can't use an ammo, you see like the red lettering that's beneath it on the left hand side. And like if it doesn't have that, that means you could use it with the gun that you have equipped. This way you don't waste money on bullets that you're not gonna need. So for now, I think I have the bullets that I'm gonna need, and for this gun that I have, it'll do the job for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quest. Mainly, since beginning quests, it is for mainly the sake of harvesting as many materials as possible. And you may even want to go in and do these a couple of times before you start going online and playing with other players, because this way you get the materials you need, and that you can combine that with the materials you get when you play with other players and fight stronger monsters. So yeah, so like with these initial quests, um, where they give you the paw stamp or whatever, it will appear in the box like after probably 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and then you could put it into the red box and complete the quest and go and do harder quests. But what I like to do, there's a good opportunity to actually go out and harvest as many materials as possible, starting out by first loading up my gun. I don't know what I'm going to face, so I'll definitely load up my gun. Okay. Now, if you notice, you see this aura that's coming off of my character. It is the buff that I got from the food that I went and ate at that table, the restaurant. And now what I'm going to do is just go around and harvest whatever I can, whatever I find. That's I should have brought oh wait a minute, this is the one. There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing in that. Collect the honey. So the honey is important because you need to collect as much of this as possible to create like potions. You want to be able to create like the really strong potions as much as possible. And if you notice, my character's shivering because I don't have like the heating potion, because the heating potion would actually keep me warm for a good period of time, and that way my energy meter, which is the yellow meter at the top of the screen, won't burn down so fast. So I didn't bring my bug net, which I should have done. So what I'm going to do right now is collect some meat from these animals here. These are herbivores. Using the wrong bullets. I need to be using normals. So I don't waste bullets. Oh, they're getting away, which is a bad thing. Ah. least I got one though. So I'm getting as much raw meat as I can. So raw meat and honey are very, very important. They're very, very important if you're going out to go harvest. Because with raw meat, you could use the barbecue spit and create like well cooked meat with it. If you play the little mini game of cooking meat, and that way it extends. It not only replenishes, but it extends the bar at the top, your yellow bar, which is a very important thing next to your health. See how my yellow bar is burning down so quickly because I don't have any heat potions? And you notice I'm blind firing at the monsters because since they're on me, they're gonna jump on me so fast. I'm not gonna bother to stare down the barrel. I'm just gonna blind fire at them. Not really blind fire. If I direct my aim properly, I should be able to hit them at an angle. So that's a good idea to do. I'm gonna have to go back soon because I'm running. My stamina's burning. You see, like the blue, my yellow bar turning blue. So that's to indicate that my stamina's burning kind of fast because of the weather conditions that are out here. Because it's so cold. So what I am going to do? Normally, I would go farther if I had some materials to do it. I would go farther. But since I do not, I will be going back, and it's probably turning in my paw ticket so that I can go on to further missions. But before I do, I will be getting mission. Whoops. What can I do? I'm not going to get much more raw meat than that at the moment anyway, because oh wait, this is not the way. Weather conditions are important when you go places because you want to carry the potion that's going to help you when you're out in a particular pattern of weather, whether it's going to be extreme cold or extreme heat. You want to carry the potion that is going to help you accordingly beforehand. You know, if you're gonna go into a cold weather territory, you want to be able to get like, if you're gonna go into a cold weather area, you want to carry the hot potion, and if you are going into like a desert area, you want to carry the cool potion. So now I turn that ticket, and that's pretty much that. They start out very easy because they want to give you all the tools necessary so that when you start out, you don't have to really do quite as much to get those things later, or at least you could always come back to these quests to do more further farming. So they don't get they don't even give you much money in these quests. They practically give you nothing, but what they give you is a wealth of materials that you could take back and pretty much use to farm. I mean to craft further items. So see here, you could buy the hot drink, you could buy the cold drink. It's good to get a few of each, or you could make them with recipes. I forgot the exact recipes that you need to make them, but you could easily look that up and make that. But and this right here, these chips, I don't know exactly what they do, but I do believe that they could be like a new type of food that they add just to sort of just in case you don't have the raw meat to cook on the barbecue spit or whatever. Oh well. So what I'm gonna do here, you could go here or you could go up here and sit at this table. And order a meal. Bread and cheese. That's what I usually get. Offers a little bit of defense. Then later on in the game, they offer more complex meals that, like, say, would offer you a HP boost or an energy boost, which is a massive energy boost sometimes. That would really make a huge difference in either living or dying when you're fighting monsters. So when in between your missions, you do definitely want to come to the either this table or this table up here and eat something before you go out again and do a mission. So I'm gonna complete all my my first star missions. What is this? Apparently I don't have the money to pay for that mission. That's another thing, you have to have money and pay for missions and stuff, which is a pain. But an idea. Let's start loading up the materials that I got from the previous mission. You want to save as much space as possible in your actual inventory and load as much as you can possibly load into the box without leaving yourself bare bones. But you do want to keep certain things like your pickaxe, your whetstone, your herbs, you know, so maybe a worm or two or something, or a bait or two, so you could fish when you're out there, and your ammo. Which is in a separate inventory list, by the way, but and if you'll notice, you could combine materials in the box, so you don't even have to take them out to craft with them. Alright. Now I remember what I was going to do. Actually, what I'm going to do, since I'm running short on cash, I'm going to actually sell the raw meat that I got. A little bit of it anyway. I have more in my inventory in the box, so this is to fund the next hunt I'm going to do, so let's see if that's enough. No, still not. How much is it? 360. Okay, so I need to get 360 to actually do the quest, so take a couple of these kelp horns or whatever and sell that, see if that's worth it. There's occasions where you do have to sell certain materials to make up the money, but always sell something that you could easily get back, or something that you're not gonna it's not gonna necessarily ruin your chances of getting being able to craft something really good. So right now, these things I could always get back. So with that, I could just sell this, and that makes up the money that I could now go on the quest. Okay. So now I could go hunt the Kuropeko, and it's an annoying bird that just like spits fire and jumps at you and stuff. So I am going to get some of these pelt, as much pelt ammo as possible, as I could afford anyway, and just go out. Wait a minute. There's another thing I need. So what I just created right there was a paintball. That will allow me to track the Kurpeko when I do encounter it, so that I can easily catch up with it and see where it goes and take it down. Let's see what else I could make. Right now, nothing really, but all right, I'll leave that as is and just head out right now. Alright. Now when you start out, they're gonna leave you with a bunch of goods that you can carry with you. The rations are there. Like the Kurpeko doesn't like sonic bombs, and the dung is something that, let's see what they have. They have normal bullets, pelts, and I can't use that with my gun. And I don't need the healing bullets because I'm not playing with another player. If you're online, you could like grab these bullets too, because they're good to heal. One thing about a gunner style of hunter is that they can heal other members of the party that they're in. So I'm gonna get the other paintball, and so right now, like normally, this is good etiquette as well. If you're playing online, if you're playing with other players, if you'll get the same amount of items that's in this box when you first do start a quest, and when you start a mission, you want to make sure that you don't take everything that's in this box and leave other players with nothing, because that's a pet peeve of mine right there. But if it's you by yourself, you can take as much as what you want. But so right off the bat, I am eating 2 rations to expand my. Well, I should just ate 1 to expand my energy bar, and I'm also taking out the paintball. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to reload. Actually, I'll keep that offhand so that way. Oh look, there's the Kerpickle right there. And it flies off. Oh well. That's really odd. Normally these herbivores, they'll run off whenever there's like a monster, either a carnivorous or just aggressive monster that's nearby. They don't want anything to do with those, and they usually just run off. So I'm taking this opportunity to collect as much honey as I can before I fight the monster on this of this mission, the Kerpickle that just flew off. It probably didn't go very far. It's probably like in one of the next areas. Okay. For some reason, I've noticed that the Kerpickle likes these kinds of areas where it's like partially wet. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting to bring the bug net, because I could get like some thunder butterflies or whatever they're called. I could use to make traps and stuff, but ah, there he is. Before I do anything, I am going to throw a paint bomb right on him. Now, me throwing that paint bomb will allow me to track him if he flies off. Whenever it does that jumping attack, you want to stay the hell away from it. See, I'm kind of using those other monsters as a shield. And rolling and dodging as much as I can. And he flies off. Ah, crap. Alright, he didn't go that far. He actually went south of where I am. So now I can go back and get him. But first, I'm going to heal up. And sort of slide down the stuff I don't want to waste before I go further. He's calling other monsters around. Oh crap. Now there's other, what they call, joggies. They've come out now. And you have to also be careful, like, with the paint, because the paint bomb, or the paint shots will wear off after a time. So, it's good to, take out the monster as fast as possible. So... gotta head north, right? That's this way. So So what I want to do beforehand also is get another chance to throw another paint bomb on him, so that way got him. That's good. Now fire as many shots into him when you get the opportunities, and roll when you don't. And also, alright, so now that I put the paint bomb on him, I know that he's not going to go very far without me being able to track him, so I'm just going to simply head south. And you have to also be careful when you reload. Whenever you see him, like, recovering, that's when you want to reload. You don't want to reload when he's about to attack. That goes with him and every other monster anyway. When you sort of see them in their recovery animation, you want to see, that was a mistake I made right there. And one good thing is that we're in water, so I'm able to sort of like shake the fire that was off of me and out it real quick. See, at this point, I want to extend my health, because you see it goes down over time as you fight. Oh wait, okay, this way. I'm kind of far from the television, so I have to. Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm out of ammo, number 2s. So I'm gonna have to go back to my infinite ammo number ones. So, oh crap. What the hell? You've got to be kidding me. This early? I have bad luck. That right there is a Rathian. He should not be in this early of a quest. Well, I guess there's Monster Hunter Ultimate 3 Ultimate, so I guess they want to sort of like put in the hard stuff early. Now, I want nothing to do with that thing, okay? Especially this early. So I am running my ass off right now. And avoiding his fireballs. Though, if you could line him up. Wow. Now, see, I'm circling the Rathian. I think I need to retreat right now. Because there's too much, I have little health. This is not going to be good. This Rathian needs to get the hell away. Wow. Against the harder monsters, when they run towards you, it's a good idea to run towards them and dive. This way, you avoid their wide-swinging attacks. And then you want to go around. Oh, fuck. I'm getting the hell out of there. Kurapiko's here. That wasn't what I meant to do. That was nonsense. Yeah, now we have the Rathian back again. Oh, wow. Well, that's why they give you the dung, I guess, because the dung like helps. It kind of chases away the monster you don't want, and when you attach it to the monster you don't want, it goes away for a while. And I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do with Rathian. Jeez. They're trying to screw me over. But that's okay. Let's see. Those shots are damaging the Kurapeko, so wow, that did a lot of damage and it even hit me. Running wide circles around him. And only healing when I get the opportunity to. So now he's gone, I could deal with the Kurapeko. Wow, I was dizzy, I couldn't even move. This is coming out really bad. This is coming out real bad. Well, I have no choice but to push through though. Because the Kurapeko is pretty weak right now. Though I may not get much out of this mission, at least I get the Kurapeko's parts, which I need to make armor or something, or weapons. Anything would be better right now than what I have right now, so here we go. Guess the Kurapeko's gone. I'm gonna have that dung out just in case the Rathian comes back. See, a really good player would be able to kill both the Rathian and the Kurapeko on, now where is he? Oh, crap. That's not good. That is not good. A good player would be able to kill both the Rathian and the Kurapeko on a weak player, but I'm not that great. But, I try. Let's see. I don't want to go back there. Let's see. He's at maximum. So, first aid, herbs. Okay, I'll keep the dung offhand. Oh, great. Oh, I see how they try to screw me over. So what I'm trying to do right now is escape the Rathian and run to an area to where... Okay. I'm trying to find the Kurapeko right now and not deal with that Rathian. Wait a minute, I'm back where I was. Oh, crap. Oh, that sucks. There's the Kurapeko. It's flying off though. Lousy luck, but let's see where it goes, if I could see it. And I can't see it. Flies off that way, so... Let's say I go up this way. You can kind of tell the general direction they give you, you know, with even without paintball. Like sometimes you could tell the general direction of where the monster goes by seeing where it flies in the direction it flies. But sometimes I don't have that kind of luck. So right now I'm gonna go to like the general like sleeping area where sometimes the Kurapeko likes to go and have a rest in between fights on this type of board. But when you're in this mission area, sometimes the Kurapeko likes to take go to like 11 or 12 and go rest. But since I'm here, and since these guys are here, I will collect some materials. Actually, no, forget that. I could come back and do that. I need to go stay to the objective and get that Kurapeko. Come on to the top, some air, please. Okay. Wait a second. Swimming the wrong way. I gotta swim back to swim across to 12. You could also sort of dive. Burns a little energy doing that though, so I try not to do that too much. go swim to the light. And pretty sure this Kurapiko's resting here. Or not. It's not here. But... oh, crap. You want to collect as much ore as possible. Oh, fuck out. Fuck out. Don't want to waste time on these guys. Alright. Kurapiko's not there. So... these are herbivore animals, by the way, monsters, by the way, so they're not too much. Later on, you'll come across some underwater carnivorous monsters you have to worry about. Wait a second, where is this exit? Oh, another tip, if you're underwater, flying by these bubbles is a good idea. Helps fill your oxygen bar up. Okay. Well, wasted enough time. Ah, there's the Kurapiko. After running around all this time. That's not what we want here. Oh, wow. Yeah, they really screwed me with this quest because they really screwed me over with this quest because they, the Rathian really shouldn't have been there this early on in the game, but I guess they're upping the difficulty of the whole experience, which is a good thing. Nah. First thing I want to do is draw. At least I get to keep my materials, even though I failed the quest. So I can go ahead and drop the iron ores and the other stuff that came off of the rocks. Actually, drop the honeys in there too. Could always get the Kelby horns, so I'll sell those. So I could go on another quest. Okay. Change my mind. I'm gonna put that meat back because I'm gonna need it. In this kind of case, what's a good idea to do is sell a couple of the basic weapons you don't need, or that you probably aren't. I'm not gonna use the iron hammer, so I'm gonna sell that. Get a few coins off of that, so I can do some quests. All right. It's a good idea to look at these here at the smithy to decide what you want to make as a weapon, and you could kind of see what the item requirements are, what the material requirements are to get that, and what you need to get, and from which monster, or like metal you need to get the stuff. So if you saw a while ago, I stopped and mined those iron ores because they were very important. I had to like mine some iron ores to get the iron materials that I would need later for some weapons or armor. I am going to get a couple of bug nets because that's very important that I have that. And it's also important that I get a few of these pickaxes. Alright. I think I ate, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, I did. So let's head to the quest. Before I try this again, I'm actually going to make sure I have the ammo to take this monster down. So I'm going to try this again. Oh, I don't need that. Accidentally picked up the wrong ammo, but that's okay. could start off with the pellets. And as you can see, like, a lot of the stuff that happens is basically very random, because last time the Kurapeko was right out here, and this time it's not. And who knows, maybe even the Rathian might not even show up. Maybe something else is going to show up instead of it, which is what I suspect. Sometimes when the Kurapeko makes this noise, when these guys run away, something is going to happen, so... Here we go. I'm gonna wear him down with the normals and finish him off with, oh crap. With the right bumper, you could sort of target sometimes, but it's not always a good idea. Especially when you have to move so quickly. Oh, come on. See, sometimes you want to like get the widespread pelts on the side of the body, because that way you get more hit registers on the body of the monster, and it does more damage. So like stuff like wide swings or bullets like the pelts, they do a lot better in wearing down the monster. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dizzy now. I knew that they would screw me over. Alright, I'm gonna go catch up with this Kurapeko before it flies off. Every monster you kill always gets something off of them. That's always a good idea. Any monster you encounter that you can kill, always take some materials. That's like the basics of Monster Hunter. Now, oh, come on. you notice I'm not stopping to harvest these right here. I would normally do that, but I'm in the middle of fighting a kind of dangerous monster, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so it went this way, so extend my energy and my health. So, all right. I'm out of my pelt bullets, so I have to use normals. Oh crap, that's not what I want right now. Oh, it's discovered me. Well, I'm gonna go immediately and throw the dung on the Rathian as soon as it comes over here. Oh, come on. Alright, the dung chased it away. side of it. These bugs are very, very important to catch anytime you can, because you can make all sorts of, offhand weapons like flash grenades and traps and whatnot, and bullets and all sorts of stuff with the bugs that you catch. Oh crap! This is back. Wonderful. I think I may have an idea where the Kurapeko might go this time. Oh, look here. We got ore. There's the Kurapeko. Excellent. Oh, it's leaving. What the fuck? starting to remember the controls as well. Um, and also, like on the Wii U, it's the right bumper for dash, though it does burn your stamina faster. Oh crap. Oh, come on. Okay, it's going this way. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, great. Oh, come on. Damn it. It's kind of crazy that they put a monster like Rathian at the beginning. Well, one thing, like even if you are having trouble at the beginning, at least there's a good opportunity to try to get as much experience in as well as much materials in as possible. You know. This way, so even if you lose today, you could win tomorrow. Getting ore is the most important thing possible. If you could find ore, mostly in caves, in cave areas, it's always a good thing to get as much ore as possible. There we go. Ah, time's up. Oh well. Even though I didn't get to kill it, at least I got quite a bit of materials. That's a shame. But still save, even though you know you lose. Still save, because you know if you go through these missions and you even lose, at least if you collect the materials, you could always store them away, and that way you don't really lose. See, look at all this stuff I got. All this stuff is going to be like really valuable to craft with later. The webs I can make traps with. The iron ore I can make weapons with. the malachite ore. All that stuff. Alright, for now I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna get back and we're gonna try again with some other quests.